That's really good. We had an opportunity recently pop up to go to the PRI Show and join Tillotson in the booth and help push Tillotson engines, Go Power Sports, and the whole T4 and 225 RS package to the next level. I thought it'd be a good idea to do a T4 themed Rascal GT, which I think came out pretty sweet. We are taking this to the PRI Show in Indianapolis. PRI is like the racing version of SEMA. So it stands for the Performance Racing Industry. It is all about performance parts and racing, period. So it's really a good place for us to showcase the drag bike, the billet block. It is a good place to show off the T4 kart and the 225 RS package. So frame, we definitely got to do the Tillotson blue. Machined aluminum, and then like little hits of red.
What's next?
Give me about 5 minutes, we'll have this thing
Torn down.
Let's
get it.
Done.
Done. Yo, the red tubing on that block.
You like it?
Yeah. It looks amazing.
I think it's gonna look good. If it's too much red, we'll slap some blue on there.
Yeah.
Or clear. Tillotson, as you know, is our engine of choice. We have been selling Tillotsons and pushing the Tillotson name for years now. So we've got the panel in the truck. I got a bunch of parts in there already. We're gonna load up the frame, forks, and tank. So we gotta see Carlos, the powder coater, at Racing Wheel Repair. And then we're going by the Chrome shop, which is J&B Chrome. They're 10 minutes away. So let's load up and we'll get over there.
Let's get it.
Rock and roll.
Let's get it.
So J&B Chrome, he is incredible. So not only does he chrome, obviously if you have a chrome shop, you're really good at polishing. Right. So he's gonna polish up the clutch guard, the top plate, he's gonna chrome the kickstand, and he's gonna chrome the handlebars. And then on the engine, on the billet block, it's wrapped in a bunch of stuff that he's already chromed. And then every little polished bit of aluminum on there, he polished. So we're gonna run inside. When we're done, we'll head to the powder coater.
Oh yeah, so this is the color scheme.
There's just tiny bits of red. Yeah. And like the graphics is where most of the red is. Mm-hmm. Everything on like the chassis blue, all the parts are either silver or chrome. So the T4 kart is something that Tillotson came up with, I don't even know how many years ago. It's probably been 10 years in the making. But it is a really good kart package. The 225 RS itself is really taking off and it's doing extremely well. There's lots of tracks in California running it, and there's lots of tracks all over the East Coast that are running it. What's up, stranger?
Yeah, you guys never show up over here anymore.
Yeah. Dude, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm 1,000% confident now.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about color matching, but I always forget how good he is.
Yeah, he's sitting there with his flashlight, like eyeing this stuff.
I'm 100% confident it's going to be exactly what we want.
Let's get it.
And the blue, since we had the code, that's easy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I would say the biggest challenge was cutting out the graphics and figuring out where to put each individual sticker. You know, this is all 7/8 round tubing, where on a T4 kart, you've got plastics and flat areas everywhere to put a graphics kit. The next most challenging thing was building something that is as high quality as the T4 kart with the 225 RS engine package. So really, the Rascal GT was the obvious choice. It is a high quality, well-built racing frame. The next step was to keep it simple and match the T4 as much as possible. So we went with all high quality parts. We got the billet block just in time to slap on here. We picked out a powder coat, which was easy because we got the exact color code from Tillotson, and it just went from there. This is a 53 or 54, and I can't remember what's on the clutch. I want to say it's a 14. That is so nice to be able to do that. We're good. I went with the extra grip pegs. They've got the black on the end, which I think looks pretty good with this bike. The axles and neck bolt are not online yet, but all of this 5/16 is online, which works really good for the engine mount bolts. And then you also use it with our billet rear wheel setup. And then we have a bunch of different 6mm online. We've got the 6mm for bolting on the sprocket and the disc, and then we got 1/4 28 for doing the sprocket. Yeah, that is going to cover it. Perfect.
So what's the stabilizer do for those that don't know?
It stabilizes your front end. If you look at sport bikes, like every sport bike has a steering stabilizer. It takes out any sort of death wobble you might have. It just puts a little bit of tension on your front forks, and it is adjustable, so you can set it, you know, however you like. Looks like it lines up pretty good.
Damn, that looks good.
It's hard to beat chrome bars.
Looking good, looking good.
You're probably just staring at yourself right now.
That's great. That looks so good.
Get these bolts in before it falls off. Okay, gas tank right there. That's gonna look good. Let's go like that. Yeah, that looks good. Starting to look more like a mini bike. Time for the brake. we're gonna go through here. Yep, right there. So usually we run hose clamps on the tank, but we have ran these big heavy duty zip ties for a lot of hours with absolutely no issues. The tricky part is going to be tightening this without ruining the stickers. This is the 5307, which is the black on gold. Oh, perfect. This is the Rascal GT. This is the GT kit. Same one you get. There's no modifications. Risers, bars, thumb throttle. I mean, everything on here is in the GT kit. We chrome the handlebars, we chrome the top plate, we chrome the chain guard, chrome header pipe that I already had. All the chrome really ties into the T4 cart. I can't wait to get it to the show and have you really be able to get like side-by-side pictures. That's gonna be sick. You can't go wrong with the chrome bars. The red wheel spacers. The seat, I think, turned out awesome. We got the red axle brackets. Every piece of hardware on here that I could do in titanium that we sell, I did. So for the top plate, we've got some of our 5/16 bolts. I had to cut them shorter, which is easy to do, but I got the titanium bolts up here. I ran the titanium bolts all the way through the wheels. The engine, besides the side cover bolts, the head studs, and the exhaust, is all titanium hardware. Titanium bolts here for the brackets. I did titanium for the brake pegs on here. These just match the whole bike. I used our 5/16 titanium bolts for the steering stabilizer. These just went right on, super simple. Again, doing titanium as many places as you can, it's gonna save a lot of weight. This little bitty catch can, we call it an overflow bottle for the T4 cart. It's really just for looks. Oh, the grips. Oliver came up with the white. Yeah. Yes. Of course, we had to go with the new billet block. We've got the billet block on here, MoFlow billet head, billet diamond cut valve cover. We've got the big 34mm Mikuni, our velocity stack. Like I said before, I already had this shroud chromed, so we threw the chrome shroud on there. We've got our electric start cover on here. Obviously, we've got the RLV gold on black chain on here. This is really good number 35 chain. We've got our blueprinted three disc clutch, chrome kickstand with a titanium bolt. So this build is pretty much buttoned up. I have a few more Go Power Sport stickers that I'm gonna try to cut up and squeeze onto here. But we are stoked and extremely happy to be joining Tillotson at the PRI Show. We cannot wait to get the bike there, and we would love to see you guys there.